Been around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? Been around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? Been around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? Been around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me?
Been around for a moment, what you know about me? Positive, intelligent, fine. Living like a villain and he grows his own weed. Resourceful, inventive, passionate, and sweet. He stopped paying taxes way back in 17. Conservative, awake, eye open to see. He got that swagger all about him, and that's what he's gonna be. Unemployed, bankrupt, back taxes, repeat.
Been around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me?
In this video, I will be explaining my beliefs about staying young, looking. Most people just want to look young, feel young, really be young, and not experience, old age. And I'll start off. I'm 44 years old. So my teaching or my knowledge is going to come from my experience. Most other people are talking from the perspective of their, what their physical bodies look like, whether they're muscular or trimmed and whatnot. And I start from the perspective of spirituality more so than physical composition. Most people don't live spiritually first, so most people are, if you are just now focused on your physical body presentation or your health in the physical world, you've already missed the mental world and you've already missed the spiritual world. So the only thing you're really doing is working on what you see with your eyes. The underlying composition of your body mentally is going to be screwed and spiritually is going to be screwed. So really how I live my life is first and foremost, I live devoted to God. And very easy to understand what is devotion to God. True devotion to God is every single day you are learning about God's world that has been created on earth but overlaid with man's world. You are learning about God's world through interaction with God's children, and his children are the people of earth. So you have to be helping someone on earth or yourself. It's like you're helping yourself with knowledge or you're helping some other person. And that is where true physical health comes from. If God sees that you are in service to his people continuously, he needs you healthy. So the health comes from him. And then mentally, your mental focus and your mental drive is associated with knowledge and health and well-being of other people. So of course, mentally and spiritually combined, now your focus, your energy is going to be on positivity and that which is good for other humans, which is equivalent to what is good for yourself. So in the physical world, you become a creator of something that is good for other people and good for yourself. And what is the result? Longevity. But if you're on earth just living for your money, living for your physical world satisfactions, your retirement account, the bigger your retirement account is, the more money you have in savings, TD Jakes will tell you that that is the representation of your bounty, your harvest from God or whatever. That is the absolute worst thing you could ever live by. God, if you have a lot of wealth, that means that you're just hoarding it for yourself. Why would God reward you? You can literally look at your bank account and see that you have vast amounts of money going to what use? None. Until you get done serving who? The person that's putting the money into your retirement account. It's not God, but you say you're serving God when you go to church on Sundays. But you're obese, you have cancer, your skin is falling off of you, you look 40 by the time you're 30, you're in stress, and you live in absolute fear and in competition with everybody else. So now if you live in competition with everybody else and you live all those things, you're not living in God's world. You live in the white man's world. And it's not about racism or anything like that, but that is the world that has been overlaid on top of God's world. It's the white man's world. The world of war and competition and consuming. So how do you look into your 20s? Like I said, man, I'm like, you know, I look how I look, you know what I'm saying? I'm 44 years old. So you do the math. You look at it yourself. It's like, you know, do you want to live by what TD Jakes is telling you? Because yes, he has a lot of money, but look at the physical condition of TD Jakes. Does that look blessed? You understand that? Old people don't have to look old. But if you ain't doing anything but something for yourself, you definitely have a very short amount of time on earth. If you are in service to just yourself, your time on earth is limited. Period. That's in the Bible. That is in the Bible. If you live on earth doing stuff that is against the 10 Commandments, thou shalt, really it's just like whether or not you're doing something against your fellow man, your brother. You know what I'm saying? You hurting your brother? And what is hurting your brother? You look a person in the face and you lie to them for your own benefit. Or you lie on a person. You get monetary gain from scheming or gaming a person. People's jobs are like that, y'all. People's jobs. You work 24/7 a day, gaming people, taking from people. But you justify it because it's your job. But check it out. You're a human being first. You are the ones that are going to pay for it. And it's like you might be rich beyond all get out. Like you got billions of dollars. That don't matter. Every single thing that you ever touched, by the time you're dead, will be soiled in filth. Even your children. Even your children. Because all of the truth is going to come out about you. That's why all these people hang themselves at the end of their lives and they billionaires and stuff. Rich as shit, you know what I'm saying? But they hang themselves, they kill themselves or whatever. It's because like, yo, spiritually, you're screwed. And mentally, you're screwed. And then physically, you are screwed. Like you're screwed in all three dimensions of the human being. And check this out. But around you will be a bunch of physical possessions. Around you will be a bunch of people. But those people will be devils in your life, taking from you the same way you took from everybody else. This shit is real, y'all. This shit is real. It's all spiritual first, and then, you know, then mental, and then physical. But how everybody lives now is just money. It ain't even spiritual. You check that box on Sundays if you want to. Psych. They got you there. That's the system. Screwed you. So all of what I just said, you can eat whatever you want to. You can eat all the organic whatever. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You'll have cancer. It ain't even gonna matter. You can, because all of that is just, that's like you're reliant on the food. You're not even dependent on God. You still ain't dependent on God. It's like now you got your supplements that is your God. The food itself becomes your God. Like I don't even have to freaking eat. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't, I forget to eat. I forget to drink water. Shit, I even forget to freaking breathe sometimes. Like seriously, y'all. Like when you are focused on everything in the physical world, it is just what you see and touch that is in your mind. That is the thing that is driving your force. And all of this stuff that you see and touch is all fake. So you're relying on literally like fake shit. That's crazy. So anyway, that's how I stay looking young. I live truthfully. Thou shalt not lie. Nah, yo. Lying causes mental health issues. Look at Joe Biden. He has been lying for 60 years to get by, to get where he is right now. The place, like truly, the president of the United States of America, the reason why he ages 20 years in a span, you see it. I've watched presidents since frickin' Reagan. I mean, look at Jimmy Carter. Like, he's old as shit. But, I mean, the cat has been looking about the same since, for a very long time. But he only got one term, and you never hear anything else from him other than, like, the good work that he's actually doing. I'm not certain whether or not his intentions were always great. But as far as what I've seen, Jimmy Carter was a pretty good president, you know? And you have other sides of it. I'm talking about the spiritual side of it. I ain't talking about nothing in taxes and all that bullshit. I'm talking about were his intentions in his heart genuine when he went into it? Like and all of the actions that he took, were they genuine? You know. But then you look at all these other cats, like 8 years, Obama went from looking like a kid like me. He looked young just like me, right? I mean, he might have been a liar getting, to get to where he was, because that's the way you got to play the system. Like, you can lie to the system because the system isn't a human being. And then people who are puppets of the system, you don't have to lie to, you don't have to tell the truth to them because they're just an extension of something evil. But once you get to lying to like people like me, you the president of the United States, and I'm looking up to you and you lying to me, that's when it starts affecting you. That shit, that'll kill you, yo. You lying to billions of people, 8 years of your life. That shit, yeah. When you do that, and think about it, people live like that, like politicians, in their real day-to-day lives. My fourth wife, she's a liar, lied on me in court, ended up with cancer. That shit don't play, man. God is gonna get every single one of you who has lived your life lying, no matter what. You lying to people, he gonna get you. You lying to the system is the devil. You can lie to the system ain't shit. It ain't even represented by anything real. It's just some bullshit that's meant to oppress and enslave. You can fake that out as much as you want. But when you go to lying on people, old age, it's gonna come and get you. You can eat mushrooms and organic chickens and farm raised and all that other bullshit, you will be dying spiritually and mentally, and your life force is just going to be drained from you. And that's what everybody's experiencing now. Check this out now. Who keeps you healthy? God or the vaccine that was just produced, not even researched for decades? God or that? And look how many people chose the vaccine. And it was just because of the word, the scare of a virus. Check it now. You ain't seeing like billions of people dying and then they say, hey, we got a cure. It's not even that. It's saying, hey, there's something here and people could be impacted by it. And people getting it. So those same people, I bet they in church on Sunday. I bet they in church on Saturday. Or the synagogue, or the mosque. I bet all of them are. So how is it that you so faithful, right? How is it that you so faithful? And all of y'all know it now. How is it that you so faithful? But as soon as something comes out, fear creeps into you, and you go in and get something injected into your physical body to change its composition to protect you. And where's God? So, yeah. Faith, you ain't got none. So if you don't have any faith in God, everything in your mind is going to be physical world. You don't even have like a spiritual world concept in your consciousness, or even a mental world concept in your consciousness. If you had a mental world concept in your consciousness, you would realize that people could read your mind. But you don't even realize that. You think that it's just happening in the darkness, and then something comes out of your mouth, and then when someone realizes what's going on in your head, you're wondering how they found out with the words that you said, because they read in you. They read you. You know what I'm saying? Like most folks don't get spiritual and mental worlds. They only get physical world. Those people, maybe this is their first time in human bodies. And even this concept, first time in human bodies, second time in human, what does this mean? Reincarnation? What kind of thoughts are these? These are not physical world thoughts. These are not man world thoughts. These are not in your religion. Like, your concept is just rooted in what you have experienced, which is just a bunch of freaking lies. So, call me crazy. I'm 44 years old. And most people hearing what I'm saying today will say, yo, man, that dude sounds crazy. One path follows the bullshit that is killing people, and the other path goes its own way. It's up to y'all. Anyway, that's my spiel for the day. I am the producer of all the content on this channel. I do all the voiceovers, all the writing, the editing, the recording, all of it. That's all I got. Deuces.
Around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? Went around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? Went around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? Been around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me?
Been around for a moment, what you know about me? Positive, intelligent, unique. Living like a villain and he grows his own weed. Resourceful, inventive, passionate, and sweet. He stopped paying taxes way back in 17. Tentative, but wait, I owe him to see. He got that swagger all about him, and that's what he gon' be. unemployed, bankrupt, back taxes, repeat.
Been around for a moment, what you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? Been around